What's going on, guys? It's Point Blank here, and wow, man, you just started your channel, and it's been 5 days without a commentary. Well, I've been a bit busy. Well, I guess not terribly busy. I mean, let's see, the last one would have been Wednesday or Thursday? Wednesday. It would have been Wednesday. So I haven't uploaded one since Wednesday. That's because Thursday, I guess I was just, kind of lazy. Didn't really feel like doing it, which I guess that's kind of leisure, just starting off. If you don't feel like doing a commentary, you don't have to. But I was ended up going to do one later on that day, but then I'm a very avid watcher of Painkiller already, which is Woody's Gamertags podcast, if any of you guys don't know about it. It's Woody, Wings, Kyle, sometimes, and like their guests. But anyway, that was Thursday, and then Friday, we spent most of the day in Hickory, North Carolina, and we went around places a little bit, and we went to a Hickory Crawdads game, which for those of you who don't know, which is pretty much everybody, the Crawdads are a low A baseball team, which means they're still not technically affiliated with the major leagues. They're the Crawdads little team. But anyway, like they're like the really low. The low A is like the 10th round draft picks right out of high school. They're not really anybody special. There's sometimes can be like there's just one guy who I think is in AAA now. It's like one of their top prospects that was on the Crawdads, and then there's been a few that's made it in the majors, but it's not like that common of an appearance or anything. Yeah, that was a good game. They ended up winning 11-4. Like in the first couple innings, it ended up being 3-0 the other team because our pitcher was throwing just absolutely crazy. He could barely hit the broadside of a barn. I think when they had their 3 runs, they only had 2 hits, which if you're not a baseball fan, you should, or anybody, if you do the math there, you should recognize that's probably not good because that guy was just walking people like crazy. And after we got our new pitcher in, our offense and pitching just seemed to shoot up and just start doing good. Ended up being a pretty good game. They did fireworks after the show. That was really enjoyable. And then while we were there Friday, we stopped by at a Best Buy and finally got my little sister her first like new computer. Like before, she'd had just this little old rinky old laptop that I had before I got my computer, and then we got her one. And ever since she got it and we installed everything that night, both Saturday and Sunday, we have just been doing like nothing but Minecraft. Beforehand I was starting to get kind of bored of Minecraft. Like it just really wasn't my game. I guess I played it a lot whenever it was still in beta, but ever since it kind of released as the full version, I just kind of lost interest in it. Minecraft is one of those games where I guess it's kind of like Call of Duty for me, at least. I mean, Call of Duty you can play solo a whole lot more, but for me, Minecraft just isn't near as good unless you're playing with somebody. I've been playing with my sister and one of her friends, and then I've had a friend of mine on a little bit too. This is all on PC, by the way, since none of us have an Xbox, and I was talking about her getting a computer, so that should have been obvious, but I was go ahead and mentioning that just so everybody's clear on that. Like, we spent a lot of time on Minecraft. I want to say we spent most of Saturday on it, and then a very good chunk of Sunday. But it was really fun. Like, we've actually, I'm hosting the server for us all on, like, I'm using the Hamachi client and all that. But, yeah. We're just taking a look at the gameplay here. This is a, Dragunov game. I was going to use it for an update video on, like, the Dragunov and all that, but that was supposed to be a few days ago, back when it was still relatively new information. Even then, it wasn't terribly new, but it didn't seem like a lot of people knew about it, so I was going to make one anyway. This is going to be a pretty good game, I think, by the end of it. That's why I recorded. I get our nice specialist bonus at some point coming up right here. But back on topic, really enjoyed, just Minecraft is such a simple game. It's just like a relax and play game. Like when you play Call of Duty, sure you are kind of just hanging out with friends sometimes, but it also feels like Call of Duty can have a whole lot more of a competitive aspect to it. Like you can really be trying to gather my thoughts here. Call of Duty can be so much more of a tough game. You're always like sitting on edge, and you guys are just gonna think, oh, he said Call of Duty's hard, what kind of noob is he? But no, I'm just talking about, it can get to where you're really serious and buckled down sometimes if you want to, but with Minecraft, it's always just fun, you get some kind of big grand idea in your head about what you want to do, and you just go for it. Like, in one server, which we've actually went through two just because we wanted to start over and do like a straight survival server, but in the one server, we started off survival, and then we got the idea to, like, start building our own big places. and I leveled out this whole sand and desert area, and I just started building this humongous castle, and it never got finished. But what I ended up doing is I ended up just blowing it up, because, you know, that's something you can do. That's just a cool way to do it. But, in the next one, we started doing just like a regular survival server. We dug out our own little cave to start off, and I guess kind of made like a little shelter like everybody does, and then we went on to I went on to build like this huge mansion on a hill, and my little sister's got like a little cabin by a river and all sorts of stuff. Minecraft is one of those things where it's wow, see, I just didn't think too far ahead on all this. I'm trying to figure out the best way to say this right now. Minecraft is one of those games that I feel like you can really get your money's worth. I mean, it's just a $20, $25 game now. I think it was 20 in the beta, but it's like 25 now. But you can play it forever. I mean, just because I said I kind of grew tired of Minecraft doesn't mean I put a lot of time into it back in the beta. Minecraft is probably one of the games I put the most time in. Like, just thinking of games that I've played the most of right now, I'd probably say Minecraft and probably Skyrim, like not even Black Ops or MW3, because these games you kind of play for a little bit at a time. They're in like short little bursts, I guess. I play for a couple hours here, a couple hours there, that kind of deal. But, you know, Skyrim and Minecraft, which are the two games I've probably played the most. Maybe Metal Gear Solid 4, I played through that one a bunch, and Uncharted 2, but probably definitely Minecraft or Skyrim, because you just sit down with those and you can play those all day and not get bored whatsoever. Like, I remember when I was first playing Minecraft, like, I would go all day that I could. I mean, like, all day that I could, and might not even, you know, come up to eat or anything. I'd just sit there and play, maybe go get a drink every now and then. But I'm kind of droning on about Minecraft in its entirety, you know. I was just supposed to give you kind of like an update about what's going on, and I might talk a little bit about the gameplay now, just so I can not have to, you know, speed up the gameplay or anything. This is a Dragunov game on mission, which you should have recognized by now. This was what I was going to use for the update video on like the Dragunov buff. For those of you who still don't know, which I mean you probably should by now, but what they basically did is they took away some of the side to side or the horizontal recoil to where now it just kind of kicks straight up. Like, let's see if I shoot at somebody right here in a second. Well, I'm just looking around. I think I use the MP9 a lot in this gameplay. Is part of why I didn't like it. Like, see, I come back and get those guys right there. So this might have been okay. No, well, I keep thinking I was going to shoot somebody there. I mean, I'm trying to find a good example so I can so you guys can point out the recoil. Like, see, watch right here. That thing barely kicked up at all, and I didn't even have kick unlocked in this game. This is like the second game I played, and all I had was the ACOG sight on it. But it doesn't kick side to side at all. There's my specialist bonus. I think I might have got it earlier in the video. I wasn't paying attention while I was talking about the other stuff, but yeah, they removed like a lot of the horizontal recoil. Now it just kicks up, and kicking up is very much more manageable than it is kicking, you know, side to side, because kicking up you can kind of just pull your stick down a little bit, or just kind of pace your shots a little bit to make it do better. And I almost got that guy through the wall there. Maybe if I'd been running Impact or something I would have, but nobody really runs Impact. I mean, even afterwards, I think I've unlocked a little bit more for the gun now, and I think I like the ACOG and kick combination the best. Maybe I'll forego kick and try to do attachments and do like a silencer in the ACOG, because no matter how you do it, it's still going to be a two-shot kill. The only time you'll ever get a one-shot kill with a Dragunov is if you hit somebody right in the head, and that's a little bit of an effort in itself, at least for me playing on, you know, a little bit of a smaller screen. I don't really go for headshots. Like, if you watch any of my normal gameplays, which I hope you stick around to do so, but I seem to almost always start shooting at like the legs or the crotch area. Let's see. I keep coming back to this house because with the Dragunov, you kind of have to play it more defensively. Like, you have to play it like it's a kind of a not a campy gun, but kind of like you gotta keep your distance between people. Like, you're not gonna destroy somebody at close range. So yeah, Dragunov's got buffed a little bit. I've been kind of busy doing fun stuff this whole week. I haven't been like work busy or anything. And that's it, guys. Take it easy. If you liked the video, please leave a rating. If you didn't, please leave a comment telling me why you didn't. I'm always looking for ways to improve. Alright guys, catch you later. What's going on, guys? It's Point Blank here, and wow, man, you just started your channel and it's been 5 days without a commentary. Well, I've been a bit busy. Well, I guess not terribly busy. I mean, see, the last one would have been Wednesday or Thursday. Wednesday.